Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is the second annual Edmonton Oilers award show, as today we're going to be talking about all the Edmonton Oilers players that had phenomenal years, some players that had pretty disappointing years, our best acquisitions, and many more, and who really is the MVP of the Edmonton Oilers this year. As you guys probably all know, the guy that's standing right here, Mr. Connor McDavid, without a doubt is the MVP of the Edmonton Oilers this year. Just had a phenomenal year, and but we'll be getting into that award later on. We're going to be starting, of course, with the most improved. The most improved award goes to Mike Smith, who had an absolutely amazing season this year. Mike Smith was talked about last year as a guy that we shouldn't have even picked up in the offseason. He came back, he recovered from an injury, he came back and gave us a .921 with a 21-6 record. Absolutely phenomenal season by Mike Smith. And now the runner-up was Jesse Puljujarvi, and I almost really did give it to Jesse Puljujarvi as well, as this voting, you know, in my head was really close between the both of these players. Both of them really deserved being most improved, because I wanted to give an award, first of all, to Mike Smith, because there was really no other awards to give him, and he had an absolute phenomenal season for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, maybe on later years, maybe we will make a goalie award, but Mike Smith absolutely deserved the most improved. He was our #1 goalie. He really did carry us and even kept us alive during that Winnipeg Jets series, making some really big saves, going toe-to-toe with Hellebuck. But Mike Smith was a huge pivotal guy going throughout the regular season. Jesse Puljujarvi was too. He got himself 15 goals during the season, which was absolutely phenomenal. But he is the runner-up for this award, and Mike Smith takes home the most improved. Now we're on to the Best Defenseman award, and that award goes to Darnell Nurse. Now this guy was an absolute madman throughout the entire season, putting up 16 goals and 20 assists throughout the entire season, 36 points, and was, I think he was almost top 2 in the league for goal scoring as a defenseman, which was just an absolutely amazing season from Darnell Nurse. Now, we didn't see too good of a defensive game from him, but offensively he was a tank, and he played a bunch of minutes in the last game, that triple overtime against the Winnipeg Jets. He played over 65 minutes of ice time. His endurance is no question, and he was our #1 defenseman going throughout the entire season. Adam Larsson just follows up right behind him. I thought Adam Larsson had an amazing season, stepping up since Oscar Klefbom was gone. Adam Larsson, I thought, stepped up really big this year. He was playing a really nice defensive defenseman role alongside either Kulikov or Russell throughout the year. Sometimes with Lagesson, which wasn't very good, but Larsson kept those pairs alive, and I thought Larsson was a really solid defensive defenseman for the Edmonton Oilers throughout the entire season, and especially his analytics looked like that as well, and I hope we do re-sign him, because defensively he is an absolute beast out there and would be a really nice keep to keep bolstering that right-handed side for the Edmonton Oilers. Now we're on to the biggest letdown of the Edmonton Oilers, and that award goes to Kyle Turris, who this year had only 5 points in 27 games and was an absolutely disappointment for the Edmonton Oilers. He came into the lineup, he played, majority of the games to start of the season, and was just never able to be the third-line centerman that, we thought he would be. Now, most people knew that he wasn't going to even become anything good, which, if you look at the analytics, he definitely wasn't looking like he was going to be good, and that's the reason why Nashville bought him out, and now the legit is paying him $2 million a year for the next 8 years, and we bid on him. But yeah, he was the biggest letdown without a doubt for the Edmonton Oilers, and the runner-up was Zack Kassian for this one. Zack Kassian also had 5 points in 21 games. Didn't do too bad in the playoffs, which kind of rose up his ranks, but without a doubt, Kyle Turris deserves the biggest letdown for the Edmonton Oilers, without a doubt. Now let's get on to the best acquisition. And now this award will be going to Tyson Barrie, and I have to sadly announce that because, you guys know me. I'm not a big fan of Tyson Barrie. I practically busted his nuts all season long during the OGRs, but I will be giving him this award as, I thought Tyson Barrie, didn't have the greatest season in the world. He was probably one of the worst offensive defenseman you could probably ever pick up. He was defensive liability, and, he wasn't that great on the power play either. But he did lead old defenseman in points this year with 48 points, and, got a lot of secondary assists, and that's all I can really say positively about him. Same with Dominic Cahoon. He wasn't that great defensively either throughout the season, but he is our runner-up for this award. As you can see, we really didn't have a lot of great acquisitions. Most of our players that we picked up during last offseason was not very good. Hopefully, we could do a little bit better. Maybe a Tatar, maybe a Coleman could come in next season and just be absolutely amazing. That would be terrific, but let's get on to the best rookie. So the best rookie award goes to William Lagesson. And now you're probably thinking, wow, Evan Bouchard and Ryan McLeod played this year and they played way better than William Lagesson. Now, yes, I do understand that, but Evan Bouchard and Ryan McLeod are still rookies. They haven't even got to 25 games yet. Well, William Lagesson has, and he is officially done as a rookie. And will not be eligible to be winning the Calder next season. So that's why I'm keeping, Bouchard and McLeod available for next year to win best rookie, because most likely one of those two guys will win that award. But this year will be William Lagesson, which is a huge drastic drop off than what it was last year with Ethan Bear. Now we have William Lagesson, who only had 2 points this year with 19 games. He was a pretty poor defenseman for the Edmonton Oilers. They tried to do him alongside of Lagesson. It really didn't work out too well. Then they also played him with Bouchard, which Lagesson didn't play very well with him either. He just really didn't fit too well with the team. I hope we really don't bring him back, because Lagesson has not been the greatest player for the Edmonton Oilers. But, he's not the worst defenseman in the world. I'm not bashing the guy. He still plays a very good defensive defenseman game. But everything else is just kind of not there yet. And I don't think he might never get there, especially on the NHL level. So let's get on to the biggest award now, which will be the MVP, baby. This one will be pretty easy. I think we all know who MVP is, ladies and gentlemen. The guy right here. This beautiful jersey, it will be Connor McDavid, who will be winning the MVP for the Edmonton Oilers this year, who had 105 points in 56 games. Now, let's not forget our boy Leon Draisaitl, who also had an amazing season, which I am forgetting his points now, which he had 84 points on the season as well, which he's going to be the runner-up for this award this year, MVP. Now, Draisaitl won MVP last year. Now it is Connor McDavid, which is what I was kind of thinking last year. I'm like, Draisaitl's winning MVP this year, and the first ever year that I'm doing this award show. But then McDavid absolutely pops off this season, and without a doubt deserves the MVP for the Edmonton Oilers this year, and most likely will win the Hart Trophy as well. So thank you guys for tuning in to this great award show. Tell me, guys, in the comments section below what you guys would give your team for all the awards that I just listed, like MVP, rookie, best acquisition, and so on and so forth. Who would you guys put as your favorite guys on your teams? Who would you guys give the awards to, if I can make English right? So yeah, comment down below who you guys think will be the MVP of your team, so on and so forth. I don't think I'm going to keep complicating the video, because me, complicating everything. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.